The insurance sector in the UK deals daily with £2.3 million of losses due to fraudulent claims. Glen Mar, director at the Insurance Fraud Bureau, outlines for us the key role of the IFB within the insurance sector.
There's two parts there. One, the insurance industry in the UK collects fraud benchmarking data through the Association of British Insurers to understand the level of detected and undetected fraud. And secondly, the Insurance Fraud Bureau, using our analytical software and industry data, is able to identify the levels, the estimated levels of organised fraud, particularly associated with what we call crash for cash. These are incidents that are caused deliberately to obtain money from insurance companies. The way the IFB operates is we have currently around about 120 million records in our system, that is insurance policies and insurance claims records, and we use sophisticated analytical software to identify high-risk activity and known fraudsters, and we use that to actually disrupt the individuals involved. So it's not a conventional approach to using fraud, it's a heavy reliance on technology, and then we work closely with the police and regulators to disrupt the fraudsters. We provide insurance companies with information on what we deem to be high-risk fraud activity. So, for example, we can identify groups of individuals that appear to be committing fraud. We alert insurers to that on a daily basis. So, using our software and our analysts, we actually inform the insurers of activity that looks like it is suspicious and has hallmarks of fraud, and we work with the insurers then to disrupt those individuals and groups, and that then leads to us working with the police to pursue prosecutions. I think, yeah, very interesting that the people talked about the crisis at the end of 2008 as being a driver for an increase in insurance fraud, but I think that was a little bit premature to make such a judgment. I think if you're going to see the pain associated with that with the insurance sector in terms of fraud, you're probably seeing that now. We certainly look at our software, and our software detects activities and trends, and we are seeing increasing numbers of crash for cash incidents. Despite our efforts to tackle it, we are still having hotspots around the country. So I think that the banking crisis stroke recession is probably having the impact now. Every insurance company has their own controls and defences for tackling fraud. The Insurance Fraud Bureau tackles large-scale organised fraud that impacts on a large number of insurance companies. So we only tackle typically large frauds. So we tackle that, and insurers will tackle other types of fraud, usually typically the less complex. But we also operate with the public. We provide the public with a facility that they can actually report suspicions or knowledge of fraud to us through something called Cheat Line, which is a telephone facility and an online reporting facility where they can actually report fraud incidents to us. And since August last year, we've had the highest levels of reports ever. So month on month, we're having record numbers of reports made. It is very effective, yes. It is the public interaction with the insurance sector where they can raise their concerns. Yes, we have examples of successes coming in almost daily where we are alerting insurers to frauds that are happening, frauds that are going to happen, where people are aware it's going to happen, and previous frauds where a fraud loss has been sustained by an insurer, and that helps them recover losses. So yes, it is an effective tool.